boy Jeremiah, U to the Z-E-E-L. Back with another video, and today we are back with the Steelers franchise. We are 3-3 on the season. If you guys haven't been keeping up, we just signed a player that will absolutely change this offense. We're gonna just kick Mason Rudolph off. But we just signed a player that will absolutely change this team. Dudes, say hello to Justin Jefferson. Now, our running back core is really gonna be a big question. Mark Ingram as our running back one. Okay, we got Justin Jefferson, Mike Evans, George Pickens, then Alvin Robinson. Then obviously, Jared Goff then, leveled himself up. Obviously, after that, we got Kenyon and Mitch backing him up. Our defense, our secondary is the reason why we do have 3 losses, but because our secondary can't. Last win. Our secondary has kind of been selling us. But, secondary has been selling us. Our secondary has been selling us. Has been. Hopefully it can change. The Buccaneers game, secondary played flawless. We play Miami. Should be a good one. Let's get into it.
It's Madden NFL 23, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. Everyone's still in awe of his last game, passing Norm Van Brocklin's 1951 mark of 554 passing yards. It's the Steelers and the Dolphins under the lights on Sunday night.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now, Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the carry, this is Myles Gaskin. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Play action, now it's Tua. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A play fake for Gaskin. Now Tua. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the 7th-year man out of Cal, the top pick back in 2016, Jared Goff. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua, that one complete to Myles Gaskin. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive, it comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The rushing numbers for Gaskin last week, 23 carries, 90 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
And the flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control the ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Under pressure, they got him again. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Hits his target, the tight end Mo Alley-Cox. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it? Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it. Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they've climbed back to 500 now on the season. And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not. That one goes for 30 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
the Steelers at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the runner crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Running on first down with Gaskin. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 39. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's Tua. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Dolphins have got it. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Goff. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Goff now looks to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. He's at the 30. 10. And into the end end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead now moves to 9-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Igbenogany elects not to return, and the football will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go.
And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Tua. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series.
Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that time and change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, trying to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. They'll swing this out wide to Gaskin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Tua now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd down, Gaskin. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Goff on 1st down. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On 1st down, gone. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw. Too far at 2nd down. To the air again, gone. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Tough to imagine any team wanting to give a player like this up in a trade. I know they're happy to have him.
It is amazing, isn't it? But we have seen big-time guys change teams. Jimmy Graham, Brandon Marshall, and their new teams are really excited to have them because they provide big-time targets.
Ingram will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone.
And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dealt out a wicked stiff arm.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers time it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. So they decide to still go for it even after the 5-yard penalty. And they convert. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a...
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick-6.
Hey, that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Benogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care. Let's go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Tua going to hand this to Gaskin. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on and they're ready for this next series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff completes this one to Pickens. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And that will be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
Here we go on fourth. Goff. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Goff throwing again. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this. Back now in Miami. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Goff. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Oh, jumping over. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. That was tremendous effort, especially after the catch. Breaking through tackles, fighting for extra yards.
So was that just great effort, or were there a lot of missed tackles?
Yeah, the defense did help him a bit.
Yeah, he certainly did, but let's focus on the positive. He made it happen.
Again, Goff. On the check down, it's Ingram. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And this will be incomplete. A physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Tua sets up to pass it. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball. And unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Watch out now. 52.
To throw again on second down. Tua. And he can't hang on to it. And the screen never got started. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. On third down, here's Gaskin. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has it going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And this one's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the end zone, gone. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have the Steelers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Ingram again. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he will have a Steelers 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. They give to Ingram up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up.
And look at this. The punt team is out there. Somebody better give them the... And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And that'll be incomplete. But remember, crazy situation here you don't see often. Not 4th down yet, so they will keep possession. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best, and they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Steelers, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Miami, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
Okay, so team played good, at least for us to play the Dolphins. We played good. It really wasn't until the fourth quarter where we started really getting the lead. 3 straight wins. Played the Eagles. Then we played the Eagles, bye week, Saints, Bengals. We're still in third place. Everybody in the division won except the Browns. The Browns still lost. Yeah. So if the Ravens and Bengals lose, we go to second place. And if we win, so let's get into it.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the Steelers and the Eagles, next on EA Sports.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Glad to be enjoying another week of football. And Charles, this is a contest that should make a former defender like yourself very happy, that's for sure, because we got a pair of top 5 defenses in the NFL squaring off, and opportunities to score, well, they figure to be extremely limited.
And partner, you know, my smile is wide because this is a lot of fun for a guy like me to watch, as you noted. And if there's something else that we both know that these teams take pride in, it's how well their defense have done at controlling games and putting them in a position to win. Something else they're proud of, though, how high they rank in the league. And they're trying to use this game to move up in those rankings and become the top defense in the league.
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Holding.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talked about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
On first down, Hurts. And his first
first pass here is going to fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator's scheme. Some space, and it worked awfully well.
Taking it right down Broadway. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rashad Penny with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. And personally, what a start for him to get in the end zone from that distance here on the first drive.
And it has the defense tearing up their defensive goals for the game, doesn't it? Because nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things. They just talk about limiting explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And anything an explosive play on the ground, usually, 10, 12-yard runs. This one was way more than that. They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 7th-year man out of Cal, the top pick back in 2016, Jared Goff.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Goff on first down. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now gone. He's got this to Pickens. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. To the air again. Goff. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Well, now how about this return? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now they'll run it again with Penny. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goddard, 30 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 4th down, Goff. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. To throw is Goff. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Dallas Goddard, his tight end, over the middle. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Hurts throws complete to Goddard. So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On second down, here's Penny. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Hurts. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. No completion.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of him had...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Arnold. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. And now out come the Steelers. In search of redemption from the pick-6. Goff over the middle, complete. It's Ingram. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Throwing again on second down. Goff. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you, and that time they were on guard. Incomplete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, it's gone. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll run here with Ingram. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Mark Ingram, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn. T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. From the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the red zone now, Goff. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Justin Jefferson. As the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for two. Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half. And they may just be content to take this three-point lead and head into the locker room. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good work in that first half. More from you guys in a minute. But first, let's get to some scores right here on the day before Halloween. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the road. Lamar Jackson, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Next, we'll stay in the NFC South. We head to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. DJ Chark, a touchdown reception. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last. We head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they've got the lead over the visiting Chicago Bears. Michael Gallup, a touchdown reception. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for the Steelers in that first half. And our statistician may need a vacation after this one's said and done. What a first half they had throwing the football. Over 300 yards passing already. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they too were able to take it.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on and they're ready for this next series.
Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws into him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. They'll fake the give. Now gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Penny. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Hey,
Penny, a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From just shy of midfield, Hurts buying time to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Goff. And apparently not liking what was taking place, so he'll just tuck it and take the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. And in for the Steelers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Steelers have taken the lead here this third quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. His throw incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
The Steelers feel if anyone is on the verge of a breakout season, it's Alex Highsmith. He's shown plenty of flashes, which included 6 sacks last season. Now he just needs to put it all together.
Hurts throw here pulled in by Hilton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Back to throw. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
He's got it to Hilton. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Inside handoff, Penny. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Gone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. On 1st and 10, Goff. He's got this to Pickens. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Goff now looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. Goff now looks to throw. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And they will take a knee here. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 3rd down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And the lead will hold at 10.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah.
Too bad.